it's the same live. It's the same live where you can see Mr. Data. We didn't start a whole new live. I don't know. I'm on TikTok. These are my eyes. I'm sorry. I'm going to move this so you got a better view. This has been a labor of love for me and Melissa, guys. I kid you not. We are, that's the thing about me. You can't stop Archer. Archer, don't give up.
You got two cardinal signs here. You're not giving up.
We got this. And we got some awesome girls doing their photography in the background. Don't know who they are. Now they're on YouTube. Now they're YouTube stars, too.
No, audio.
Yeah, I know. I probably won't do the whole live because everything is not cooperating.
Yeah, let's try it. Try and get the microphone back.
No, I know, guys. I am really trying. Melissa and I have fought this for 2 hours. It worked so good for that first live stream. You know what? I work for God, so I got a pretty good army on my side. So okay. What's the other source? Is it better with a microphone? We're going to try this. We're going to. Oh, there's the cowgirl still taking their pictures too. So, okay. Hi. Hopefully this works. I don't know if it's going up, but we're going to try it. How's the sound guy? Liquid detected. Okay. I'm seeing so disconnected cable charger. Oh my word. Hold on, guys. We were going to get this to work one way or another, I swear. No water in the plug. Hold on. No, stay. Okay, the tripod doesn't work. No, just emergency override. That's fine. Whatever. Water in the plug. No water in the plug. Okay. No. Stop that. Hang on, guys. Wow. I'm just playing the tripod timer. Okay. Let's see. You guys, we're all in this together, all right? Nope. Nope. I know you guys know I'm not going to let the tripod win after everything else we've done. No way is the tripod going to beat me. Not at this point, buddies. All right, let's see. Okay, let's try that. I think we're gonna get there eventually. I know my word. I'm like literally throwing all this stuff in the trash and buying all this stuff. All right, that's good enough. I'm calling it Archer calls. We are not touching this phone or this tripod again. I swear. What's up? How's it going? I think we did. Oh, yeah, this was a labor of love. Melissa survived. I survived it. We survived it. Everybody's good. We're fine. We survived it. I am a determined little crap. I don't give up. I'm a cancer. I'm like fellow cancer. No, okay. Let this sound pretty good. Hang on, we were going to chat and then we're going to start a reading. And we'll put timestamps and see how long really what the sound is. It's a labor of love, y'all. How you guys doing? Welcome. I'm Archer. We're not doing the usual signs introduction. We're going to do crosswalker readings today. We tried this once already, but now we got to get if you are down here in Nashville. We are literally in the Broadway, in the city Broadway. Broadway. The corner of 6th and Broadway. Literally in stadium. I can't remember the name. Please don't. I don't remember. I got to really learn this place. But anyways, so if you are here for me, guys, running out, say hi. Anything you have to do, all right? I think we made it. Sounds horrible. You know, I don't know. No sound. All right. Yeah, we're very close to Abigail. do it without a mic. You guys hear me without a mic? Because it's just that we're moving it out. We'll just leave the live stream on. We'll leave the live stream on. We'll go to area, watch Caitlin perform and everything. Any sound? What I sound, guys? And now I'll try a different mic. Can't hear. Okay. I don't know. We cooked. Let's try this. Let's try that. We're all in this together. We're a band here. I've actually already done that twice. We're in Nashville. Okay, is this any better? Maybe possible. I'm trying. I brought up other mics, so I'm trying options. We are. We don't need that. We're in Nashville. I sound like a robot. Oh boy. This has been a labor of love. Love yourself first. Any better on the sound before we start reading? I want to make sure y'all can hear me before we start reading. So we'll try this. I tried turning some of the sound up and see if it's any better. We're not doing too well. Alright, let's try something else. Hold on. Alright, I'm trying that. And then I have another plan. I bring backup plans. How about this microphone? Is this better? Oh my gosh, 70. I am so sorry. There's 75 people here listening to me go through this. I'm so sorry, guys. How's this sounding? This is like a Miss Hawaii microphone. That's my word. I was waiting for a response back before we read the cards. I think it's on a mic. I don't think it's any audio. Yeah, right, there we go. Let's see. No, not that. We're in this together. We are going to read some cards. I'm going to figure this out. It's a little bit better with this. I know, we lost the dancers. The cowgirls are going. They were fun too. We're going to do charades. We're going to do charades. That's about what we're getting to, extra camera invite. Yes. Hang on, I'm trying some settings, guys.
It's the mic. Yeah, everybody's saying the picture's good. It's just the mic.
All right. This way. Okay, let's try that. 2 words. Abort. No, that's only 1 word. 2 syllables. I would love to come to Delaware, Julianne, if you can hear me. I think that'd be totally cool to come to Delaware.
Oh, it's on. Lucy said it's on.
What? No way, really?
Yes, yay, perfect.
Really? We got sound?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work, fam. We did it. You guys are awesome. Much better? It's a Miss Hawaii style microphone. Yeah, it's not cool and pink like hers. I like black. Henry Ford said any color so long as it's black. Oh, it's wireless. That's kind of cool. Let's try this. I think we have a plan. I can hear you. I can see you. I can't see the chat because of my glasses, but I don't care. Who cares? We've made it to this. We made it. We made it. We are live. I don't know how to edit out 20 minutes of boringness, but that's fine.
Timestamp it to when it really
Cool.
begins.
I can't see the timestamp time either because it's all the way over there. But that's okay. We'll make it work. We will figure this out. So yes, now that we actually have a live stream, we're cool. We are live in Nashville, Tennessee. We are at CMA Fest. We just finished watching Caitlin at Natch House do her first concert. If you like and want to check out her original songs, they're available. They're on, like, follow her on every platform at Kate Petty. But if you're down here in Nashville, we are literally right in the corner of the stadium that I can't remember the name ever. Bridgestone. I think they're like the tires, right? Bridgestone tires. Yeah, it's the tire stadium. Okay, and but we're actually at the corner of Broadway and 6th. So if you are literally here streaming and you're on TikTok or you're on YouTube, you want to come and hang out with us for a minute.
Low. You might need to get closer.
Closer to what? Closer to why? They can't see me?
You're saying that the volume's low.
Can't change the volume, guys. I don't think I can I?
You might need to go sit over there.
Man, I thought we made it. I thought we made it.
Or you need to move the camera closer to you.
Yep, still on. Huh.
Sounds low.
I don't know what to do about that. Let's see. Doesn't mean I won't figure it out. Melissa's putting up with a lot of stuff, PG. You're probably glad you're not here right now. We are gonna get this thing to work right. We gonna get it to work right. Audio. See, it's got good audio showing up. Let's try this auto. Let's turn that off. I don't need all this auto technology stuff. Let's try that.
Okay. Some people are saying it's much better with you over there.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, I'm wondering if you need to move.
It's better the closer I am, so it's a reception thing. Let's try it this way.
Yeah, but everybody's saying, they hear you better the closer to the phone you are.
Okay. All right. Dude, this is teamwork. We're gonna get this down. Okay, now let's try it this way. Let's see how this sounds. It should be good. Okay, let's try that. How do I sound like this if I use this setup? Is that any? I'm trying to make it good for you guys. I want you guys to be able to hear it and see it and everything. We're in like this, Pisces girl. Hi everybody. I'm gonna read some cards for you. No, just kidding.
He's like, we heard it.
Don't worry. I'm a professional. I do this all the time. Okay, that should be the gain turned up. No sound again. It's on. It literally says it's on. Oh, wait. Okay, love yourself first. I like your answer so far, Namira. We will get this. We're going to...
George said you're too close.
Okay, too close. Sorry, Dora. I'm in your... 6 feet from Dora. 6 feet. 6 feet. Personal space. Let's try it this way. Maybe this will work. We are totally going to try to read some cards, all right? We're going to snoop into everybody that you're dealing with, all right? So it's a cross-watchers reading. If you can hear me, and if you're streaming and you are here live at CMA Fest in Nashville, Tennessee, we are literally right across the street from the parking garage at Broadway and 6th. Feel free to come by, come hang out on the camera, sit down here with me and Melissa. We'll have a good time. And at least you didn't show up earlier where you got to deal with the sound and the video quality.
Learning to see me. Okay.
Did we make it? Are we there now? What's up, learning to see me? Hey, Jeff. No sound. All right. I'm out. It's literally plugged in and I'm talking.
PG said your nose hair is good.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. I paid that barber extra. So, this is all I got. I can either read the cards like this or
Now
we're
they're
going to go
saying
for
it
it.
sounds good.
Oh, that's better than what we were hearing before? Okay. I am not going to move until we have confirmation. Because is there a way to edit this whole weekend? I don't think so.
No.
It's a live stream, we can't. But it's okay, we're all in this together. We made it work.
It's a cluster F.
It is completely. Poor Melissa over here, she's had to put up with it too. But we made it. We tried going by the stairs, we wanted to be, well, you guys were here before, but okay. think we have a live stream. I have no clue what timestamps will be, but we'll get them figured out at some point.
Julia said I'm a saint.
She is. Melissa has gotten a first-hand view of what pre-production and post-production like. For everybody, it's like, oh, it's YouTube. You just hit go live. That's it, right? No. But we're here. Buddha Squirrel's here. Kit's here. And a lot of people. Beautiful. And also, after this live stream, then Melissa and I are on our way over to Ariat at 5th and Broadway up here. Okay? And we're going to hang out and watch Caitlin Petty perform. She is on TikTok. Follow her on TikTok at Kate Petty. All right? And if you're in Nashville, just come and hang out with me and Melissa, and we're going to go cheer her on and support her. And I'm probably going to buy stuff because Ariat has really awesome stuff.
Excellent. I'm gonna tell people excellent.
All right, so I think, baby, are we ready? She is over here.
I got a mixture of people saying no sound. It's an exit reboot.
I'm gonna try to tap it. This is just like the earlier live stream. We're just like hanging in. We're finding our way together. We're finding our way together. That's the cool part of
Thank
it.
you, Ashley. Okay, she said it.
Ashley,
Exit reboot the love. Oh, and the mirror century's in the chat.
oh, thanks, Mira. I'm not gonna do super
No,
chat
she-
questions
just a
tonight,
donation.
but
Just a
thank you guys for the donations. However, we're gonna do super chats during the all signs. But Mira, you're awesome, girl. Love you. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do cross watcher reading if you're dealing with from Aries to Pisces. Okay, so it's gonna be shorter than the usual all signs. 8 of Cups and Star card, because I gotta get to Ariat right before 6. Right? So hi. Now we can do the intro like 20 minutes later. But I'm Archer. Hi, nice to meet you. If you want to book a personal reading, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the Zoom readings, personal YouTube video readings. So just shoot me an email, and I'll shoot you back the pricing and the booking details. And when I'm in the studio, my computer, my desktop, and everything there is set up and works. This has all just been trial and error, but now I know how to do it. So when we come back next year for Tarot Fest 2026, and I fill up the stadium, it'll be fun. But anyways, thank you guys for being here. Welcome. Welcome. Love that like, and please consider subscribing. Okay, normally my productions go off much easier than this, but we were just finding our way. It's cool. We're just regular people too, So, all right, we're gonna start with Aries, work our way to Pisces, and we're just gonna check on your person. So, Aries, you don't watch this reading, okay? You sit down, Aries. No, I'm just kidding. But if you're dealing with an Aries, watch this reading, okay? We're gonna see what's up with the person that's on your mind, all right? From Aries to Pisces, all right? And let's see if I can pull this off by 5:30 so we can get to Aries, okay? But if you are here, if you're near Broadway and 6 at CMA Fest, come and hang out with us. You can literally come sit down and just have a fun time with us, okay? All right, so let's start with Aries. At whatever timestamp I'm at right now, we'll figure it out later. We're about 30 minutes into this thing already. Isn't that great? I love you guys. Thanks for being here. We will definitely do timestamps so you guys don't have to deal with this. But all right, let's take it from the top with Aries. Here we go. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, we're going to connect into Aries' energy, see what is up with the Aries that's on your mind. Okay? Let's go for it. It's about time. I've been wanting to read cards for 2 hours. All right. All right, give me 2 shuffles for Aries. What's going on with Aries? If you're dealing with an Aries, let's see what Aries is up to. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries that you are cross-watching. Overall energy for Aries right now is the Magician to the Page of Pentacles. So currently, Aries is learning that they need to cut something out of their life in order to make things work out with you. I don't pull third-party energy right out of the gate intuitively, so I'm going to see what I got. 3 of Pentacles. This actually shows they're working on themselves and their stability. Queen of Pentacles shows a family situation more than... It's not a third-party person, place, or thing. It's a parent that's getting in the way. Either there's family obligations, or mom or dad are on their case. It's like a child that's having to take care of the parents, it seems like. So the familial status is kind of getting in the way of things. What you don't know about, though, with the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords, Libra and Pisces energy, is that Aries is actually getting a little tired of it, okay? Because Aries has had to look after themselves since they were a kid anyways, and so the fact that they're still having to do it, financially support the parents, the family, it's led Aries to not being able to have as much as in life, okay? There's a lot in their budget, travel, things on the personal side that's going on, so it's totally not about you right now. is their thoughts and their voice. And the reason it's happening this way is because of just everything in their life that's going on. I have a feeling that right now Aries is dealing with this high priestess. It's showing me that it's about the family and the lineage too. Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords. See, Aries has already been snooping on you. That's why they have been pulling up recently in your Facebook people that you might know and stuff like that. Even for those of you that have an iPhone, you might get the timing just right in the next couple of days going forward from when you find this reading, that you will bust Aries looking at your guys' text messages. You'll see the three dots and you're like, Aries is in that texting screen right now. That is how close they are to wanting to reach out, because remember how you were the one that got them through all this family stuff that was going on before? Now they're having to do it on their own. And it's making Aries a little hot-headed with the five of wands. Okay? I'm feeling like, I think it's either a single parent household or like a divorced couple of parents, okay? And since it's like father might not be in the situation around there, so instead, like, your Aries is stepping in, or mom, okay? There's no gender in tarot, so those can be reversed, okay? But with this Page of Swords and the Two of Cups, I do see things are starting to wind down, where they're like gonna hit that boiling point that they can't keep just biting their tongue and dealing with this, because they would really rather be with you. That's the thing. That I know they cut out you for the other stuff that was going on, but they're regretting it. That's the big problem on this one. And even God, though, stepped in with the Four of Cups to let you guys have a time to calm, because Aries was the anger. That was a lot. You were dealing with the temper, with the attitude, right? And it became a lot on you. Okay, so God put this connection on a pause, a little yellow and blue to make green seal, to give Aries some time to sort out their things. This is also giving you some time to actually get to enjoy some of the things that you like. Because remember how it was always about what Aries wanted to do, not what you wanted to do, and you were always really nice and conceited to it? This is giving you a little bit of confidence back too, so that like when Aries reaches back out, you guys can have an equal reciprocal relationship. So there's a lot of lessons being learned with the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. But if you've thought about them, like, I wonder if Aries is looking at my social media or something like that. Yeah, they're totally online stalking, big time, okay? You could be a Gemini, a Pisces, or a Capricorn. Sagittarius is here, Taurus energy, Leo, Cancer, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? And you were the Pisces. Okay, there's definitely, okay, Aries, if you're here watching your own reading, you got a Pisces stalking you still, totally, okay? Just letting you know. That one that you thought didn't care anymore, totally cares. Hey, what's up? Totally cares. All right, so stand by, because they're gonna hit a boiling point, and I think you kind of know that this time of year is usually that time that they reach out at this point, okay? It's like they watch everybody else being happy right now, and it's stuff on TV, and couples, and Love Islands and stuff, and they're like, I totally miss my person. So they do miss you. I know they have acted like they don't. So I do hope that helps, all right? Hang tight. Let me know when you hear from Aries down in the comments, okay? Love you. On Taurus. All right. I'm going to swap the decks around if you do this too. All right. If you are dealing with a Taurus, we will figure out the timestamps at some point for you guys too, I promise. Okay? But, okay, if you are dealing with a Taurus, this is for you. All right, God, tap me into Taurus's energy, please. Let the cross watchers know what's going on in Taurus's life, what's on their mind, thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Okay, if you're dealing with a Taurus, here's what's going on with Taurus right now. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Whoa. King of Swords, 5 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the Hangman. Taurus is intentionally not reaching out, okay? Hangman of the 10 of Cups, and so much so that the stubbornness is getting to them, 5 of Cups, okay? They're totally trying to fuck with that Hangman, that like they're finding this and that. They really thought you'd have messaged them by now. That's what I'm getting told. With that King of Swords to the 5 of Cups, Taurus is like, I really thought they would message me by now. Why haven't they? Okay, so it does feel like almost a little bit of like an out-stubborning contest, okay? Where it's like, I'm not going first, I'm not going first. But if both parties are like, I don't chase, I attract, then nobody's going to take that chance. So let's see what we got, okay? 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. this is a part of a twin flame journey. I think some of you guys do realize that Taurus is your twin flame. And you want to know what? Eight of Cups and the Ace of Swords and Six of Pentacles. Taurus is figuring it out too. God has started affecting their algorithm and popped into their phone. Because remember when you were telling them about, like, I think we're twin flames, I think we're soulmates, and I'm into tarot and stuff, and Taurus was like, oh, that's silly. What are you talking about? Death card. Taurus is undergoing a transformation right now where they found out you were right. And that is a big part of why they haven't reached out yet. Five of Swords to the Nine of Swords. Fool card on the Five of Wands. Okay, confirmation that you, cross-watcher, are the chaser. Taurus is the runner. Okay? So it seems like a big part of this was, like, they always wanted or expected more from you. Now, here, right? And then if you didn't deliver, didn't put up, because at this time, Taurus was more kind of, I think they were more into, like, the possession of the monetary or the clout or the status at the time. But Nine of Swords of the Fool card on the Death card, Aries and Scorpio energy, shows that they're kind of like on their own right now trying to figure this out, okay? Now, the Nine of Swords, the Five of Swords, they are grieving the fact that you haven't responded back, or you went first. They really thought you would have by now. So by you practicing the no contact, it's giving Taurus the time to process what they did and to rise to another level, okay? You might be a Scorpio, could be a Leo, maybe an Aquarius, Aries is here, Sagittarius and Gemini, okay? You or the Taurus could be born on the 5th, the 3rd, or the 9th, 25th or the 15th is here, the 13th. The Lover's card. See, on the Four of Swords, because this has been a lot of in and out energy going non-stop. Star card on the Page of Swords. Oh my gosh, the Page of Swords is making the rounds today. We're only 2 readings in with the Emperor. Taurus is awakening. Your Taurus was an unawoke masculine that is coming into a new confidence status, okay? And even for my male cross watchers here, your female Taurus, she is, it's like, it's just growing up or outgrowing a phase, right? It's putting it to the end of like that player, in and out roller coaster energy they were putting you through with the Lovers, right? On again, off again, in and out, break up, make up, break up, make up. It had to stop. That cycle had to break, right? This Death card of the Fool card is telling me that Taurus has got somebody on their side that is helping them through this, okay? Not necessarily someone that took your side or likes you better than Taurus. This is just someone that understands Taurus's history and their track record, and they're like, okay, Taurus, you gotta work through this part. So they do have somebody, maybe a family member, sibling or something, that is kind of trying to help them through this. For some of you guys, Taurus is currently like working on maybe withdrawing or detoxing from substances, all right? And trying to just literally just put an end to the party days, the player days, okay? The way they made you feel like an option is one of the biggest things, and with the Star card that they're working on. Page of Swords to the Four of Pentacles is showing that it's like they're practicing a no contact as well, okay? But in the Page of Swords, Taurus is totally watching you from a fake account. For those of you that have kids together, Taurus is trying to snoop and talk to the kids about you to find out more details too, okay? Aries, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is here. We've got Cancer and Sagittarius. You or Taurus could be born on the 17th, the 16th, 26th, maybe the 31st or the 30th. You were definitely dealing with a runner though, and you know that, right? Ace of Wands. This is, for those of you that told Taurus you will never find anybody else as good of me or as better of me, you were very accurate in this because for some reason their heart and their Ace of Wands chakra totally still belongs to you. They totally want to wave a red cape in front of you, Taurus, but in the most Ace of Wands kind of way, all right? So, yeah, they do still have those photos in their phone too, okay? There is a way, though, on the Fool card to the Ace of Wands with the Emperor for this, like, reignite a spark between the two of you guys, okay? I do see they will awaken. They were dealing straight up with some devil energy that had them stuck in some vices or some previous things that they're working through, all right? I do see they can make it through it. And for some of you guys, you'll actually get a message this week from them, a straight-up text from their phone number. No more burners, no more fake spam calls. But with the Five of Pentacles, it is literally on the Five of Swords worrying them sick. And the repeating 5 might even be a sign for those of you seeing the repeating 5s to let you know that it's closer than you think. The frequency of how often you see the repeating numbers will let you know how soon it is from hearing you. Okay? So I hope that helps. Keep us posted. Let us know, because I am watching for when reunions are starting, because starting, and I know it's that Jupiter going into Cancer that's going to happen on Monday, so I want to keep track, because once those first couple of dominoes start falling, it's only a matter of time before everybody else catches up, okay? So, thank you guys, love you. Alright, next up, Gemini. We will figure out the time things. Poor Melissa's over here, she's modding, she's cool, right? Say hi, Melissa. She here. Hi, Melissa. She's modding from the sides. She's hanging out with Melissa, bro. Okay, on to Gemini. Alright, we will get timestamps up. And happy birthday, Gemini. Alright, cross watchers, if you're dealing with a Gemini, this is going to be for you. What's currently going on in Gemini's energy, please? Tap me into Gemini's energy. For those who are dealing with a Gemini, what do we have for those dealing with a Gemini? We got girls in cowboy hats in the backs of trucks. Yeah, I got her lunch and a concert. She actually had lunch and music at Ash House. Like only the best music in this entire county. Alright, Gemini. If you're dealing with a Gemini, give me something for Gemini. What's up? What's up with the birthday sign? Let's love this deck for everybody dealing with a Gemini. Here we go. If you're here in Nashville, y'all need to get down here and hang out with us. I want to see like behind you. The star card. Some of you guys could be a Taurus, because I'm already feeling similar vibes to the Taurus reading. So I have a feeling we've got a handful of Taurus and lots of Gemini. Seven of Wands on the World's card is the Emperor. Gemini is totally keeping the Five of Swords face on, but they missed the heck out of you. And for those of you who actually didn't text Gemini for their birthday that's already happened, you don't think it mattered to them, but it totally mattered to them. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Six of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. Gemini sees you as the one. Six of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. It's that moment where Gemini realized that they kind of like jumped the gun on something, or they let their maybe a knee-jerk decision was made, right? Like something wasn't communicated and talked about, and they were just like, that's it, I'm done, I'm out, I'm packing my stuff, and I'm leaving before it comes, right? But you have to love them. There were feelings there, right? Could be an age difference for you guys. And somebody here might play the guitar, not somebody here in Nashville, everybody plays the guitar, but maybe you or Gemini does, okay? And that's why you've been hearing your guys' song lately, you know what I mean? Four of Cups, look at Gemini trying to be like, oh, I'm fine, my birthday's going awesome, things are great. Then they go home and get mopey, right? Queen of Cups to the Four of Cups. Gemini's birthday isn't the same without the cross watcher. But the thing on it is, they're not sure about where to go forward with this. It's like, after everything that was done, everything that was said, it's like, what do I do? How do I go anywhere from here, right? Give me the seventh card. Two of Pentacles. This is why I love tarot. I was saying, Gemini's like, how do I go back from this? How do I get back from this? The fight got out of hand. Everything was said without thinking. All right, Two of Pentacles. Which way do I go? What do I do? I'm unsure, Archer. So Gemini is in a place of confusion about their feelings for you because you were the one they actually were in love with and they didn't realize it at the time. Some of you guys just met for a fun time or it's been an on again, off again thing. But now all of a sudden Gemini is like, they were the one. Okay, for some of you guys, this is interesting. For some of you guys, you're the cross watcher for Gemini, and Gemini used to be involved with one of your friends, and now you're interested in Gemini, or Gemini's interested in you. Okay, might be a specific message, but I'm totally pulling that out. This Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Okay, somebody on one side of the fence is like worried about like crossing the line, you know? That sort of a vibe. Oh, thanks for the super chat. You're awesome. Thank you. Ten of Cups. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think you guys have already started working things out. You guys might live at a distance, or you guys owned a home or lived together and had to split ways or divide assets. Okay, so some of you guys might be divorced. But the Eight of Wands to the Ten of Cups confirmation shows that they are coming in your direction. Okay, there's forward movement. What I'm seeing on this here, the Ten of Cups to it, is that they feel like they've stunted the ground, but there's a successful connection. So I think some of you guys have already heard from Gemini, and if you haven't, you're going to, because they see you as their end all be all at this point. You were the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. They went their own way, right? Thought they could find better or do better, and right now Gemini is completely solo YOLO, and they're in that energy of like, oh, relationships are awful. No, there's bad. That's sort of vibe. Because they don't think they can win you back. And it's like with so much time, there's a little bit of guilt in Gemini's side of things. That they're kind of like, after it went down, how do I just reach out and be like, hi, sorry. It's actually, that's how you do it. But anyways, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. What I'm seeing here going forward is that as we enter into Cancer season, okay, and Jupiter leaves Gemini, that's going to relieve some pressure off of Gemini. And they won't be as hot-headed, and they're going to be coming back your way to apologize and sit down your roots. Because the time apart is about them to see that you really were nobody, straight up, I'm not even sugarcoating it, nobody treated them like you did, and nobody can tolerate them like you did, right? They're realizing they're in love with you, that's the thing. So if you haven't heard from them yet, I'm amazed, and you probably will within the next 7 to 10 days. You or them could totally be born on the 7th or the 10th, because there's a lot of repeating 7s and 10s, the 8th, the 28th, the 22nd, the 26th, 29th, and you could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, strong Capricorns here, and possibly even another Gemini or a Virgo, okay? It doesn't have to be your sun sign, but it might be somewhere in your guys' charts, okay? With all those good cards, Gemini, like, is way up in the place about you. And for those of you that have tried to move on and you're just wondering why Gemini's been on your mind, it's because they're about to show up and try to win you in. Okay? You got a Gemini that's going to fight for you with that resonance. Alright? So, I hope that helps. Keep me posted. Let me know when you hear from them or if you already have. Alright? Love you guys.
Well, it said the background noise is perfect for Gemini energy.
Oh my gosh, you're kind of right. It's like the energies around us are adapting to the signs I'm reading for. Aries, Taurus. Okay, so let's do Cancer next. You're right. The extra noises, the three. That's very 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords. See, I can do this anywhere. This is cool. I love it. Okay, so let's try Cancer. Let's get on to Cancer. Let's see if we can go. Let's hold me in normal feel. All right. So on to Cancer. If you are dealing with a Cancer, this is for you. Okay. All right. So tap me in, tune me into Cancer's energy, please, and thank you. Let me know what we've got for everybody dealing with a Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Happy early birthday, Cancer. It's almost your birthday. All right. What do we got for dealing with a Cancer? Let's do it. Y'all come and hang out with us. Come on down. Play tarot. We're on YouTube.
Sage Richard said, I only one most harsher Bruce whistles with breezes.
It's a thing. It's a total thing. I have the Queen of Cups to the Nine of Cups that popped out. Cross watcher. Cancer loves you more now than the last time you talked. And literally, I'm hearing Cancer is like, if I don't have my person back for my birthday, I don't even want to do my birthday this year. I'm not celebrating. I'm staying home. Oh my gosh, cross watchers, they miss you. 4 of Pentacles. Why aren't they talking? Why is it still closed off? All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerian crosswatcher. Here we go. Judgment card. A cardinal sign is taking responsibility for everything. What? Oh my gosh. Cancer's been going through an awakening with the 3 of Swords on the Sun card. Cancer is going through an awakening in that they realize they kind of self-sabotage the relationship with their temper and their attitude. They got in the way of their own happiness, 3 of Swords. Okay? You have a Cancerian that's taking full responsibility on this because they miss you. Queen of Swords, Abigail the Peacemaker, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Cancer is just pouring themselves into the work. That 4 of Pentacles is back on the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might even work together. I am actually checking on energy for people that are like, what's your birthday? January? That's cool. So you are either a Capricorn or an Aquarius. So that's what I'm doing. I check on the signs and let them know what's going on in their lives and the people that they like or crush on. I let them know what's up with it in their energies. Hi. Hey, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna let my moderator bring you a card. Sorry, Cancer Cross Watchers. Hold on. Yeah, sure. At least you guys know what he's up to. He's totally fine. I love this. I gotta do this more often. This is so cool. I'm gonna do it in Detroit next too. I'll just, yeah, oh my gosh, right around the riverfront or something. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay, meanwhile, back at the ranch. Were some of you guys dealing with a Cancerian with ADHD? I am a Cancer, and like, that kid was just really cute, so I had to talk to him. All right, I think you guys might be dealing with a Cancer that had a little ADHD, a billion projects going on. It does seem, you know, Five of Swords on the Knight of Swords is telling me that, yeah, you don't believe it because you think Cancer's doing just fine. Cancer quietly, Five of Swords, blames himself for everything. And you're sitting there being like, well, I mean, I did do some stuff to Cancer too. But Cancer is taking the responsibility. Huh? Oh, this is it's called tarot. You want to? You can hang out if you want for a sec. If mom says it's okay, I don't mind. Totally. Okay, so what we've got here, Three of Cups. Cancer is still dreaming or fantasizing about you being married, okay? And you always listen to mom, okay? You can do whatever you want with a stick or totally. Yeah. So long as mom says it's okay. Alright, on the Three of Cups to the Five of Swords, Cancer's kind of realizing that you guys were supposed to have been married and that what they did kind of sabotaged that. The Three of Cups is the wedding of Cana, okay? Some of you guys might even have been divorced from Cancer, okay? I do pull the vibes though, that if you are divorced from Cancer, you guys do have that energy that you guys are that couple that later on comes back around and is like, what happened? Well, we got divorced and like 5 years later we remarried and got back together, okay? So they still have some deep feelings for you.
She's okay if he wants to hang out.
Is she okay?
Oh, she's okay with it.
No, we're actually on TikTok and on YouTube. You're on the internet. You're like internet famous right now. And you got a shirt on that says king. You're like a king right now. It's a cool part. Totally. All right, we got the Tower card and the Judgment card came back. See, so this is plaguing Cancer. They haven't had a lot of sleep. Ace of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. What I'm seeing here with the Eight of Wands for some forward movement coming your direction, Sagittarius energy, is that if Cancer doesn't reach out to you here, like by their birthday, God is going to put some things in place to put you guys into the right path. Because right now, Cancer is dealing with tower moment after tower moment until Cancer makes the right decision and reaches out and talks to you, okay? And I am being told, if you are dealing with a Cancer, that the time apart with the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands, shows they are open to communication from you, Ace of Pentacles, especially if you're a Capricorn, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Cancer is willing to. You've been sitting here thinking like, oh gosh, if I text Cancer, they're going to go off on me again. It's not going to be any better. And yet they're sitting on their side of this being like, why hasn't my person talked to me? I thought they were supposed to go first after everything Five of Swords did to them. You know, like, if I call them again, they're going to get mad at me. And you're sitting here being like, if I call Cancer, Cancer's going to get mad at me. All right, so there's a little bit of both parties being unsure of how to proceed, okay? But the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Wands shows you guys can get to that point. You'll be all right, okay? God is protecting your Six of Wands victory as the forward momentum starts to take off, all right? So I do strongly suspect around Cancer's birthday season, because I mean, y'all know how Cancer kind of gets nostalgic sometimes. Cancer is already sitting here going, I know I won't hear from them for my birthday. It's going to suck. And like, it would totally blow your mind if they did, all right? So I do see here that if you don't reach out to Cancer, God's going to put a couple things in place to put you guys in the same place at the same time, even for those of you that met online or live at a distance, okay? It'll either be work changes, relocations, or something that brings you nearby, all right, to bring you guys into, like, if you won't talk, God's going to put the things in place to bring you together, okay? So it is working out for you. This is still forward momentum behind the scenes for you in Cancer, okay? You could be a Sagittarius, maybe a Leo, Pisces, Scorpio. You guys have fun. Bye. Sorry, Scorpio. Scorpio. Aries, Capricorn. Strong Capricorn on this reading, big time, and strong Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a couple of cusper energies. There is some pretty heavy Leo vibes here too. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius as well. All right, and you or them could be born on the 7th, the 3rd, the 5th, the 21st, the 27th, the 19th. Whoa, definitely the 8th. There's a lot of repeating 8s. Or you, cross watcher, are an August 8th Leo, possibly. All right. And a lot of repeating 4s and 8s. So that will tie into your guys' connections too, okay? So I hope that helps. Keep me posted. I have a feeling that the energies are lining up that you and Cancer will spend Cancer's birthday together. Some of you guys are both Cancers.
Yeah,
You don't know how right you are, actually. There's a lot of people on the channel right now that when I was like Cancer and Cancer, they're like, oh no. Right, guys? No.
You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? No?
What's your name? I never even asked. I'm sorry.
Hey.
I like that. That's really cool. Oh my gosh, how'd you get a cool name like that? You got a smart mom. She's really cool, isn't she? That's awesome. Wow, that's amazing. My mom named me Archer. Sandy, you just got a super chat.
He said, hope you two are having a time tonight.
Aw, Sandy, thank you. You are awesome. Love you. Melissa, would you check on TikTok, see how it's doing over there?
Yep, I will.
All right, we're going to read for Leos now. Okay? So if you have any friends that have a birthday like around July 22nd or in August. He's 6? Kyle is 6? Oh, you guys are both 6? Wow. Yes, do you guys live here? Do you guys live in Nashville? Or are you visiting? Oh, that's cool. I like it. It's nice. I'm from Michigan. On the map, I'm from the state that looks like a hand with water around it. It's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna read for Leo now. This is the next one. So here we go. You ready? Okay. All right. On to Leo. If you are dealing with a Leo, cross-watching it for a Leo, let's tap in and tune in. You can say hi to everybody.
You say hi?
All right. What do we have for Leo? If you are dealing with a Leo, tap me into Leo's energy. Let's see what's going on for everybody dealing with Leo. All right. I got a question to ask. Can you say, let's love this deck? Hold on, I better get you the microphone so everybody can hear you say it. Okay, so all you got to do, while I'm hitting the card, you got to say, let's love this deck.
Yeah.
Awesome! Woo, good job. All right, now let's see. Hey, come over to. That's cool. All right, Leo, let's see what we got. If you're dealing with a Leo, the Knight of Wands to the Knight of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is God is putting some things in place to get Leo coming your way. Leo is still interested, and Leo's got a green flag. So I know Leo's acting like they're not totally into you, but you got him feeling some type of way. King of Swords, the Five of Cups. Yeah. You're internet famous right now. Oh, okay. 3 stickers? Give this gentleman 3 more stickers. You got 4. We already got 5. That's 5. There's 4 more, and now you got 5. Cool.
They said that on TikTok the mom's better.
Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. I'm using my phone to stream so I can't see the TikTok comments, but that's cool. You guys on your way? Are you? to meet you. One more? Give this gentleman one more. Give him one more. Everybody wins here. Oh, okay. The last one. He was might have been an Aquarius, but I totally think he was a Capricorn because he bartered 6 Astrology stickers out of me, so I think he's a Capricorn. He's gonna be a big business dude someday. Yeah. I like him. Okay, Leo. All right, King of Swords, 5 of Cups. Leo is very in their feels about you. You got them in this energy that maybe they're avoiding you or ignoring you or acting like they don't care. But deep down on this, the only thing on this is, now keep in mind, Leo went through a lot of stuff even before you guys met. Leo's been on a self-love journey for a very long time after a very dark hurt. I know you know what you know about the Leo. There's a lot more behind the scenes that has caused Leo to be the way they are, okay? I don't want to give Leo a full pass for the way they treated you, but it's like you just that one thing they didn't suspect, and right now Leo is in a place of really trying to learn about their worth, their self-value, and like who they do and don't want in their life, okay? It's just the fact that the way this went down, it made them feel like how their parents treated them, okay? Keep in mind, the vibes I'm pulling is Leo came from a family where the kids were more of an option, you know, either like a divorced home, single parent home, maybe even like a working home where the parents were so busy about making money and everything that Leo had to grow up at a young age and fend for themselves, okay? So it's put Leo in a place of independence. However, Leo still doesn't totally like making decisions, right? Okay? With the 10 of Pentacles, they do want something long term with you. It's a little bit of their own pride and like the whole thing about reaching out, right? Knight of Wands shows that they want to, but they're almost sitting here being like, I can't do that, I'm a Leo. You know, they totally want to. There's some deep feelings between the two of you guys. It does show the 5 of Cups that Leo, they're still dealing not just from the stuff that you guys went through, but they're back to the past. There are some few things that haunts Leo, makes Leo feel like that they don't fit in with others around them, with the High Priestess. And you're like, Archer, no, not possible. I mean, Leo's always like cool, like they're the sun, everything. No, your Leo's been through some stuff. With the Lovers, the Death card, and the Devil. For some of you guys, Leo could be widowed, okay? Or maybe have had a great loss in their life, a parent, a sibling, a spouse, or a loved one, okay? Something they dealt with before you came into their lives that Toby the Devil has kind of stuck with them, where they almost feel like they're safer on their own. That every time they open up and let somebody in and they start to open their heart chakra up, they get their heart ripped out and he's put into a blender. So it just happens that you are the one that they got the deepest feelings for with the High Priestess. They never let it show. And it's like we always heard the ones they love. They lashed out at you because they knew you could lose it. And they didn't expect that you did. You're welcome. You are very welcome. You want a card too? One of these? I told you, he's a Capricorn. He's totally a Capricorn. He's bartering. He wants to get. So what Leo's going through right now is getting that Devil and Devil right. A lot of their self-confidence, their self-security. That's why they're on their own. They are not running around looking for their options. They're trying to find their own center, their own sun again, so that they're back to best. Okay? And at that point with the Lover's card, it does show they will reach out. That's why you feel this strong connection. Like the minute you met Leo, you're like, I just knew there was something about Leo, right? Leo's realizing that too, okay? But at this moment, it really is not about you and Leo. It's about Leo and Leo's self-worth. Leo actually doesn't think they're good enough for you. There's some big difference in age, religion, distance. Something where Leo's like, take charge on this, okay? I have a feeling within the next week or two, whenever you hear this reading, things will work out for you. So it could literally be as soon as I end the month, up to like whenever you get, okay? So hang tight. Some of y'all could definitely be a Capricorn with a good bartering sense. Right? Strong Capricorn vibes. We've also got Gemini, Virgo, heavy duty Cancer energy. Pisces is here. Why do I feel like there's two Pisces here? I don't know. Scorpio, Taurus is here, Leo, Gemini, strong Taurus as well, and heavy duty Cancer, Sagittarius. Okay? So I do hope that helps. Keep me posted. Let me know here, leave a comment when you hear from Leo, because one text message can start a whole chain reaction. Alright? So I hope that helps. And maybe we'll add a timestamp in between Cancer and Leo and put like, what was his name? Tatum. We'll put a timestamp in for Tatum. Alright, on to Virgo. I want to do this more often. This is fun, guys. Why do I sit inside in a studio and read cards? It is so boring and quiet in the house. Look, y'all, hold on for Virgo. Look. Y'all, you don't get to see this stuff in a studio, right? Everybody's hanging out. Buses. Woo! Yeah. Everybody's having a good time. Why in the world would I want to sit in a house and do this for a little? This is fun. Okay. On the road. And next year, we're going to fill this place to the max. It's going to be a big in-person whole concert event type thing. Anyways, okay, let's do Virgo now. I'm having fun with you guys. I got to keep track of the time though. We got to be at Marriott at 6. Okay. Hold on, it's a wired microphone. Hold on. You know how archers with microphones. Yo. I like that. I need to pay you to advertise for me. Dude, these kids are awesome sauce. Look at these guys. You guys are awesome. We are going to read for Virgo next, all right, guys? Thanks for hanging out. I got to pay him to advertise for me like that. No, they're fine. That's why we're doing that in public. I'm Archer, and it's Melissa. I can show up Happy birthday. I just finished Gemini. We got our Virgo here, guys. We got a Virgo. I knew I felt Aries energy here. Okay, cool. Sandy, I love you. You are too generous. Oh, you too. Here's a couple of cards if you guys want to subscribe. It's on all the platforms. You see me too. High five. Thank you. Thank you guys. You're awesome. Thank you guys. Have fun with me. Leave 5? Oh my gosh. All right, we'll give you. Now you guys got to split them up between you guys, okay?
I'll share.
You guys are going to share them, okay? So some of you got to distribute them to everybody else. It's a microphone.
You almost got a baseball team over there stickers.
Totally. Sandy, thank you too. You are so generous, Sandy. Thank you. The Virgo's here. The Virgo's the word. They're called tarot cards.
Yeah. Tatum, don't touch, Bubby.
Go ahead, you want to look at it? Want to see what it's... Go ahead, turn it over. Go ahead, turn it over. Let's see what you pick.
So what do you mean by you're feeling Virgo energy?
Yeah, The Knight of Swords. See that girl getting a haircut from that guy, and she's a little nervous if he's gonna cut her hair right. So she's kind of like thinking, she's like, uh-oh, should I let him cut my hair? And the dog's like, if you want, I can make a distraction so you can get out of the chair. But he's cool. I mean, he's got a cool haircut and stuff, so he's probably okay, right? It'll probably turn out okay. Yeah. Pretty cool setup. Oh yeah, there's other stylists back there. You're good at that. You're good at it.
So how do you read these? Like, you just give your sign or whatever?
What I do on the channel is I do readings from sign to sign.
Yeah.
And then the cards are how I interpret the energies that I pull off. Each card's got a different meaning or a different purpose. And the images in the outward.
Is this like fortune telling or is it different?
The way I do it is different. Some do fortune, sometimes
I was
it's
wondering
reading.
stuff. Like, I get people on TikTok all the time that are like, hey, like they just really love with my inbox all the time. And like, it's like, you know, I was drawn to you, give you a reading or
Send me a
something.
picture of your palm and a bunch of money. Yeah. Those are the spam.
And I'm like, there's my reading.
Yep. The real tarot readers,
Yeah.
you can reach out to us for readings.
Yeah.
And there are some
One of our,
friends as
well,
those.
me and my husband, one of our friends, he does the tarot readings. And she's like real like, what's the word? But yeah, that's cool though.
And there's a lot of people that see it or do it with divination and stuff.
See, that's what I've always grown up to know.
Right. Many
But
too.
honestly, I just kind of, I'm like, I don't know what's my heart. I'm off the years too.
Right? But it's one of the reasons I've stuck with it. I'm a third generation reader. My mom and her mom taught me.
So, okay, I don't mean to take your time.
No, you're cool. We're
So,
doing,
like,
this is a Virgo for Virgo. We're looking
Yes,
at
Virgo.
If you're dealing with a Virgo, I found a Virgo.
I'm crazy. Yes.
We found a crazy Virgo.
I'm so crazy.
I'm a Virgo moon, so I get the crazy.
Please, are you
Big
Virgo?
album. If you are down here for CMA Fest, okay, y'all need to come and hang out. We're literally right at Broadway and 6th, okay?
Yes, it's awesome. It's popping out here tonight.
This has been a blast down here. I love this area. But yeah, so it is one of the reasons that I focused on getting the tarot once I've read it since I was a kid. My mom did too. But my family has always tied the Bible to the
Yes.
It's book is the book of the Bible. And so I'm one of the only readers on YouTube that uses people with tarot. The cards actually all have different biblical stories and references to it. So it's no different than looking at the Bible to find your guidance in ways. It's just another version
So,
of the
like,
Bible.
is it just like, do you just read cards to people that you're drawn to? Or is it just like, say, like, me, for instance, come up and say, read something, you know, always set on?
Oh, no, I do personals during my live streams. We do super chat questions at the end of the live stream.
Are you're on YouTube or TikTok?
Actually, all the platforms. Yeah. Well, right now you are on YouTube and TikTok right now.
Nice. Alright, so I gotta start following you.
Oh, please. Thank you. Yes. Totally.
Listen, my kids might comment on your stuff, just saying.
They're more than welcome to. So long as you approve. Any minors. Okay, remember tarot, 18 or older. So if mama says okay, then cool.
Well, normally it's her, my little 9-year-old, that is getting on here. She knows she's not allowed on TikTok.
Yeah.
She tries to get on there. Her older sisters get on there, though. So she thinks she can.
Right.
And there's times I'll get on there and I'll see just random emojis, and I'm just like, Anna.
Totally.
It's been a while. I know you've been doing
Let's try it. You can hang out. Y'all hang out for a sec. All right, if you are dealing with a Virgo, let's go for it. I literally have a Virgo here with us,
Yes.
okay? All right, so let's see what's up with Virgo. If you are dealing with a Virgo, all right, tap me into Virgo's energy, please. If you are dealing with a Virgo, this is for you, all right? Cross watchers of Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the cross watchers of Virgo. Virgo has the Knight of Swords overall. So the reason you haven't heard from your Virgo in a minute is because currently they are working on putting multiple things in place at the same time, okay? Virgo it's not about you. Granted, Virgo remembers the fight and what you went through, but the Hangman shows, because remember, the Hangman puts themselves into that tree of life to have time to reflect and get a little deep Pisces energy. So this is allowing Virgo the time to find some balance in their life, in their affairs, okay? It is actually not 100% about everything that you guys went through. It's more Virgo feeling like they've got so many things going on right now that one more thing on the plate might just push them past that point, okay? They've got bosses at work that don't appreciate them. Then there we go, paycheck to paycheck going on. And so it is not that it's not that they're ignoring you or anything like that. It's literally they've got so much on their plate that I'll bet you if I looked at her phone.
If this ain't me, then I don't know what is. You're saying it all too late.
So crosswatchers, if you're dealing with a Virgo, I have a Virgo here to confirm it.
Yes. 100%.
Okay? So let's see it,
That's
like
crazy.
literally, if we looked at her phone right now, she's got so many unanswered notifications.
Oh let's see.
She will never get through them probably.
Let's just well, actually, I can just pull down my notification thing, and it goes on for days. As you can see,
There you go.
literally for days.
Now, for
I don't
those of you
care.
that you guys did send a text message to your Virgo, this might help her out while we're here too. Watch this. For those of you that you guys did send a text message to your Virgo and think you've gotten ghosted, what I'm being told is that Virgo typed the response and forgot
Never
to press
sent it.
send.
That's me all day, every day.
There you go. So Virgo does not hate you. Virgo forgets to press
That's very
send
true.
because Virgo has a lot of things on their plate right now.
All the time. Yep.
Totally.
All the time. 1,000%. That's me every day, all day.
However, this Ace of Cups to the Six of Wands says that Virgo would still like to have some real love with you.
Yes.
You are not out of Virgo's mind. You're still thinking about
All the
Virgo.
time. Yep.
See?
And I may still forget to send that message. You're going to cross my mind.
It's totally one of those vibes, cross watcher, that you may have to send another message. It'd be one of those things that you send like, hey, you didn't respond to my message. Virgo's like, I sure did. And then Virgo looks is like, oh, sorry.
And now I'm just to the point where I'm just like, okay, listen, please don't take it to heart. It's just me. I'm like, I used to be like, oh, I'm such a bad thing. I'm such a bad person.
Four of Cups.
But literally, I'm just like, I can sit there, read your message, go to send a message, and you don't even send it. I'm just like, nope, I'm not dealing with it today. If it's drama or anything that's negative in my life, I'm just, nope, not for me. I'll push them away real quick,
There you
real
go.
fast, really fast.
On the Nine of Pentacles, the Shiva visiting Solomon. Okay? Some of you guys might be born, you or your Virgo could be born on the 9th, maybe even the 10th, because I do see repeating 10s that might be stuck in you right now, or Virgo, where you keep seeing 10-10, or look at the clock at 10. There you go. Okay? So what this is saying is that Virgo is totally open to a meetup. We have a little bit of a lost in translation here in that you think Virgo's ignoring you. Virgo thinks they've responded to you.
Yep.
And now we are currently in a pause in purgatory waiting to see who's next. So you do have an okay cross watcher if you would like to reach out to Virgo and like restart the connection or remind them. They might need it because she does have a
Yeah.
lot of unanswered texts.
Yes,
Virgo's busy, all right?
Yeah.
But does Virgo still love him?
of course, always.
That is a
No
Virgo
matter
thing.
what.
And I'm a Virgo moon and rising, so I will agree. They do love you.
Yes.
Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, there is still a connection between the two of you guys. You might just need to jog Virgo's memory because they've been very busy. All right?
Don't take it too hard.
Virgo does still love you.
Yes, always.
So I hope that helps Cross Watcher, and thank you very much. Keep us posted in the comments when Virgo reaches out to you, and if there's any text your people. Then I look really good because all the people watching, all of a sudden you text them, they're like, oh wow, she texted me. Archer was right.
Yes, you know what? This was me to a T. Alright, I'm gonna follow you on TikTok. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
Did you get a card?
I don't need it. Listen.
Here.
That's-
Okay, can I scan it?
Yeah, totally.
Is this for or
This takes us, it'll take you right to the
I will.
Yep. It'll take you to every link,
Okay,
emails,
I don't
everything.
listen. I am not tech savvy with TikTok whatsoever.
Totally.
My kids walk me through most of my older ones. Okay, I'm almost done, baby. All right, I'm almost done. All right, we're gonna figure out how to do this. I don't know. How do you scan this thing?
Oh, use your camera. Like,
Camera.
take a picture.
Oh, actually, I have a scan. I did have a scan.
Everybody pay attention because you guys can do it too. You can scan the QR codes. telling me, she's like, she always had to remind me as a kid about turning lights off.
Yep, all the
So
time.
she's
And that's
like,
me at my kids now. All day, every day.
generational wealth, right there. But yeah, so she's like, the lights flicker and just starts. It's like your own little version of being a good kid. Cool.
That is awesome.
10 of Pentacles. It'll be neat when you bump into you at CMA Fest 2026. You're
Yes.
like, yeah, I'm making about double what I made in 25. 10 of Pentacles is something you can raise the kids and their kids.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for hanging out with
Listen,
us.
I'm gonna, I guess I just click these and I just go follow on each one of them.
Yeah, yep. Follow, subscribe, hang out, let's be part.
All
I
right.
do all my readings live. We do live streams and that, and I come down here more often.
I am from Indiana, so
One of our main mods, Piper's girl, she's from Indiana.
we're only like 3.5 hours away, so.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
It's like 10 hours by car from Michigan. It's about a 10-hour drive. So I'm just like, nope, I'm getting on an airplane.
Yeah, yeah. Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's someday it'll probably wind up being the other direction when I go back there to do some family.
Well, I will share these cards.
Definitely, absolutely.
And I'm gonna go through and act on everything that I have, which I'm pretty sure I got them all, okay? You're welcome.
That's
What's your
awesome.
name?
Archer.
Archer. I'm Shanna. You too.
Hey, if you guys want to check out some awesome music at about 6 o'clock, we're going to head over there to Ariat. If you walk down the Broadway Court, to the right of that, right hand side, just before it hits the turn towards the white truck.
Yes.
Before that, on your right hand side by the escalator, is Ariat. It's like a building.
Okay. Yeah, I did see that.
We're going to go watch one of the local singers here, Miss Katie Petty. She's like, she has original tunes, and she's really working her way up and
That's
making it
awesome.
here. So,
We'll try to get over there, okay? At 6?
yeah, she's going to be there from 6 to 8.
Caitlin, is she from around here?
She is, yes.
Yeah,
She's
so sounds familiar. I probably have seen her videos. I'm all about seeing. Listen, I'm a diehard American Idol fan, diehard like all singing type things. I'm the worst singer ever.
Caitlin Petty's the one that Simon Cowell would actually compliment.
That's awesome.
Totally.
Well, I hope she gets out there and somebody signs her and she gets on her way.
Sure. It was so nice to meet you guys.
You too.
Nice talking to you. Thank you.
Bye.
See you guys. 5:30. Okay. We got 6 signs bust out in about 30 minutes, and then we got to get to Ariat. And if you're down here for CMA Fest or hanging out, come on over and join us at Ariat. We're going to share KP out. Okay. All right. Let's go. We're on. Yeah, Virgo was with her, so we're on Libra. All right, Libra. Let's go. All right, we got to rapid fire this. I got. Oh yeah, happy. You'll be fine, right? Even Melissa said it, just like when I talk to PG or any of the mods or anybody, even Mama T, when I'm like, I can get this all signs done in 3 hours tops. Everybody's like, yeah, right. I'm like, we can do this in an hour. Even Melissa's like, everybody knows me.
I did try to give him some math today.
This is true.
I did try and give him some math.
She did see some of the behind the scenes at how this all works. All right, there we go. Oh, there's Buddha Squirrel. He's still here? Yeah. All right, cool. We good. All right, let's keep going. You guys want to see Melissa? Oh, okay. They want to see you too. I got to angle the camera. All right, now we're going to go on to the Cross Watchers of Libra. Let's do it to it. There we go. All right. All right. We'll scroll over here for a second. Okay. All right, on to the Cross Watchers of Libra. We will definitely get timestamps up for you guys later. Okay, Cross Watchers of Libra. What do we got for the Cross Watchers of Libra? If you are dealing with a Libra, this reading is for you. All right, what do we have for the Cross Watchers of Libra? All right, 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovely Cross Watchers of Libra. Here we go. Ooh, overall energy is the Emperor. What I'm seeing here right now is Libra is in their power and their own confidence. So if you're dealing with a Libra has been going through their awakening. They are now one of the world emperors. They're in a more confident place, and they're ready to work something out with you if you're ready, I'm being told. Oh, sorry, Booze Squirrel. 5 of Pentacles into the 7 of Pentacles. So you and Libra haven't talked in a while, but you know that Libra's a twin flame, right? Libra's kind of aware of this one too, but with the Strength card, they want to talk, but I got to find out why they're not fully ready. Okay, so what I'm seeing on this here with Libra is that they're ready for the new chapter, but what they're actually telling me on this one here is they were being made to feel like an option, okay? And I'm not coming down on you for this, cross-watcher. This could be perceived value. You know your story and how it resonates. I am being told that you meeting Libra put you guys both into a bit of an awakening moment, to a sorts. Right now, Libra's just trying to get themselves in order and get everything together. I think at the moment they're looking on working for like a promotion or a change of job status, something like that, that could be taking a little bit of prominence. And in the Two of Cups, actually what Libra's telling me is that they're like, why haven't I heard from them yet? They went quiet too. They could reach out if they wanted to. Why aren't they? So it's really kind of like anybody's game at the moment. I see here that on this Lover's card to the Page of Cups is that you guys both want to see a reunion, but you're both unsure of how to proceed because of what happened, right? Because somebody on the Four of Pentacles and Seven of Cups gave an ultimatum because they were being made to feel like an option. And this is something that just needs to be worked through and sorted out, right? Okay? Now, granted, Libra knows the hot-headedness, the in and outs, where it's like 1 minute they love you, the next minute they don't, they might again later. This 1 minute they hate you, the next minute they love you again. So there is a little bit of that going on. But I think what Libra wants to tell you is that it's kind of like they love to hate you. It's a love-hate relationship thing, where I feel like the mean, you know? It's like you guys, any fight builds tension between the two of you guys, and then it's like, okay, is there a way that we could skip the fighting and just get right to the Ace of Wands making up? Notice that she's not saying anything, she's leaving.
You must have been.
Now y'all know how it feels like when I have to read a Cancer reading. All right, what I'm seeing on this with the Lovers to the Four of Pentacles, they're open to it if you reached out, okay? The reason they're not reaching out to you at the moment is that they feel like you're not interested in them. They think you moved on. I don't know if it's because of time or in like just lack of scheduling, okay? Somebody here traveled for work, somebody was always busy on the go. You guys might have had a long distance relationship or met digitally. It's like somebody that's always maybe you travel for work, for Libra does, okay? And it's like the schedules never fully worked, okay? And this shows that there was a lot of attention across the board with the Lover's card, okay? So, kind of like, you know, trying to snoop through your phone or like reminiscing over old things, like, they're still kind of doing that too. Libra likes to like reminisce and get a little nostalgic looking through their phone, you know, looks like this kind of thing. Nine of Wands to the Six of Cups on the Chariot. So Libra is totally interested in coming back your way and working this out. A big part on this, it seems like, goes back to their childhood. They were so used to having to deal with like family situations, okay? They grew up around a lot of fighting. And so it's almost like they're very used to this tension, or it's almost the norm, okay? There's a change in the energies though with this Gemini energy on the Lovers. This is Uranus moving into Gemini after Jupiter moves out. That will clear the mind and allow you guys to talk and have a communication, okay? I do see Libra reaching out to you, or you reaching out to them with this Two of Cups and asking about a meetup and wanting to get coffee, okay? So I do see you guys getting together to talk about these things. Have a little faith in the process because Libra still totally misses you and would like to see it worked out. Libra just was dealing with a lot of uncertainties, okay? And I'm not saying that it was you that made Libra feel like you didn't love them, but there was something maybe in the actions or one of those things where it's like, oh, I just know they love me type of thing, okay? It's kind of like they're saying they really didn't tell me they love me that much, okay? So maybe we can do something like that, so it's going to be, all right? But I do see some communication comes in that those three words get uttered in the conversation, okay? You could be a Capricorn, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, Gemini. Strong Scorpio vibes on this. And there's also Gemini and Capricorn. We've got Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Cancer. All right? So I hope that helps. Keep us posted because I got a feeling you'll hear from Libra pretty soon. And if you did text Libra, you'd be shocked by the response and how quick you get it. All right? So I hope that helps, Cross Watcher. Love you. All right. Next video on the Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. All right, if you are dealing with a Scorpio, then I will not subject you to me saying Scorpio, Scorpio, go far out there, Scorpio. But if you're dealing with a Scorpio, let's see what we got for you. All right. Scorpio misses how you used to hug them. I know that. There's a Scorpio needing a hug. They just miss the intimate times where you guys held hands and walked through that. And here it is. King of Pentacles into the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Scorpio does not know at the moment how to tell you that you were the best thing that ever happened to them. So Scorpio is trying to keep a little mysterious on the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Swords, which has you thinking Scorpio is no longer interested. Okay? Hermit card shows little communication, and Scorpio looking like they're partying, having a good time, and the King of Wands, look, he's driving shiny BMW, right? But the Four of Swords shows that it's not going as great as it is because they miss you. Okay? And yes, the posts they're putting online that you're like, did Scorpio post that about me? Yup, they sure did. All right? So let's see what we got. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1, whoa, and a half. Ace of Cups, 2 of Wands. Okay. Some of you guys have actually chose to wait for Scorpio, where you're like, my heart's with Scorpio. This is who I'm waiting for. I'm not doing anything else, right? 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups. For those of you that Scorpio moved on and tried to find somebody new to replace you, or for those of you that Scorpio was cheating on someone with you, Scorpio is realizing they made the complete wrong choice with the 2 of Wands, and now they're dealing with the consequences of their actions. See how this guy's already made it over the mountain? Now he's trying to decide which way to go. They want to go towards the Ace of Cups. They want to start something fresh with you because they know with this Tower card, Scorpio energy, they know straight up, honestly, this is truth. Scorpio knows nobody else can put up with them like you. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so let's go. 2 shuffles for real. 1. That's pretty much the whole reading at that point. Didn't even see it. I didn't even card.
That was crazy.
Let's love this deck for the cross watchers of Scorpio. 9 of Swords to the Judgment card. And 2. Do you know how many times Scorpio has tried to send you a text and they chickened out, backed out, got nervous, got cold feet? Because they're in a point of shame right now, trying to figure out, like, I mean, they know what they did to this, right? Yeah, the 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles on the Fool card. See, they like some of you, they gave you this ultimatum and then they ran off in another direction. Page of Swords. They're still watching you. You know why? Because they believe you're a soulmate in the twin flame, and because you're the only one that still gets Scorpio's Ace of Wands going. All right. So Scorpio totally misses this about you. Okay. And with the 8 of Wands, this is what's driving them back. This much frustration, okay, whatever you're doing and putting online, it's why they're posting online stuff to try to get you back. And you're just posting stuff, right? But Scorpio thinks they're all about them. You know what I mean? 9 of Cups, yeah. See, Scorpio on the side, they're like, I know that post about me. I'm looking gravy right now. Yeah, that person's all mine. It's Sabrina Carpenter. Scorpio thinks they got you right on their fingers, so they are trying to play a little confidence, okay? Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Justice on the 10 of Cups. All right, some of you guys, it could be a Scorpio, Libra, cusper, okay? But on this Justice to the 10 of Cups, they're going to receive a little bit of karma in that they can't, you know, remember, love isn't a game, it's an energetical exchange, right? They can't be playing or toying with your heart and being like, oh, I know that'll come back, I'm a Scorpio. God puts that in check. They're eating a little bit of humble pie, and instead of coming back and trying to make demands on you and ultimatums on you, I see them coming back and like it literally being a 30-second conversation of like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Just shut up, kiss me, you fool. All right? Interpret that kiss me, you fool, in however way you want on the Ace of Wands. But I mean, Scorpio still totally wants to like sink their stinger in. But so, I'm trying to come up with stuff, but it's a thing. 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. You're definitely going on a 9, or somebody is a life path number 9. I do have a lot of repeating 9s in this here. Number 9, number 9, number 9. But the full age difference might have been a big factor. Because Scorpio was still, you know, Scorpio might have been the runner, right? And they were still wanting to live their best life. And they wanted to tell you they loved you. You just weren't ready yet. They weren't sure how to process it, right? So it came out in the wrong way. But this time apart, Scorpio, I'd love to give you some awesome rainbow unicorn answer. Scorpio just has outgrown that phase in their life. And like, right person, wrong time, Scorpio now really wishes if they had known now what they knew then, they would have never done what they did to you, okay? So expect this Ace of Wands, that Scorpio is kind of like a tea kettle, getting ready to pop, and they're gonna text you when that thing is like, and it's getting ready to go off, okay? They totally saved every one of your photos, just so you know, okay? So I hope that helps, and keep me posted. Let me know when you hear from Scorpio. Scorpio because they've already tried to reach out to you a few times. They just get a little insecure, you know? But you'll be hearing from them, all right? And God will help out. God will do like one of those butt dialer, butt sends, where they think they're going to put the phone away and they accidentally somehow brush the sender, all right? So keep me posted. Okay, on to Sagittarius. We're not doing too bad. We can bust this out.
He has such a way with words, doesn't he?
It's not me. I'm just channeling. I'm not even here right now. I have no clue what's been going on for the past hour. Cool.
You've got some interesting insights and phrases you've been using.
More phrases than Carter got liver pills. I have no clue how I even know that phrase. The death card came out. All right, transformation on this one. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Sagittarius is undergoing a massive awakening. All right, so let's dig in and find out. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, cross-watchers of Sagittarius. What do we have? I have a lot of cross-watchers here right now. I just got chills down my back. There's a lot of people dealing with the Sagittarius. All right, let's find out. Give me 2 shuffles. What's going on in Sagittarius? 1 and 2. Hi. Let's love this deck for the cross-watchers of Sagittarius. Okay. Do you feel like you can't get Sag off your mind, or you feel like there's just something getting ready to happen? Like you're sitting there like, I know Sag is going to reach out. I don't know why I know, but I just know. I just feel it, right? 9 of Cups. Sagittarius is working to manifest you back into their life as a result of an awakening, okay? I know you have free will, I know you have control, but I'm being told Sagittarius is prayed to the big man. And that you guys, you were right. You and Sagittarius have a divine connection. Sag just woke up to it, okay? Somebody here's bought a star for somebody. Like that thing on the internet where you name star after you.
Oh, yeah.
But the 4 of Cups, the only reason you haven't heard from Sag yet, for those of you that haven't, is because they don't think you even think about them anymore. Sagittarius is so used to just everybody leaving them, not putting up with them, that they're like, oh, there's no way the cross-watcher wants me. Nobody else comes back. Why would the cross-watcher? Because the cross-watcher is the real one. King of Cups and the 10 of Swords to the 6 of Pentacles. Sagittarius has actually gone quiet. The reason that Sagittarius has gone off the grid and you guys can't find them, talk to them, or get any real info is because the King of Cups is that card of self-love, okay? The Queen of Cups pours the cup out everywhere, Cancer energy. The King of Cups, Pisces, internally reflects, just like how the Hanged Man puts himself into the Tree of Life. So Sagittarius, they're still on their own, and they're actually working on themselves more. 10 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles, okay? They're working to get some balance into their life. The family situation's rough. People are still coming to them for money, and I mean, they don't have a ton of money to begin with in the first place, and then people are asking them for more. You can't get blood from a turnip, you know? And so it stresses Sag out with the 10 of Swords, okay? Some of you guys might even find Sagittarius change their hairstyle, and you'll be like, whoa, it's so different, right? Like you're used to your brunette Sagittarius, and he or she comes back with a blonde. Or for my females here, your male Sagittarius has got that salt and pepper, and next time the Grecian formula kicked in. I don't know. 3 of Cups. Sagittarius wants to marry you. And Sagittarius thinks they self-sabotage with the 3 of Swords, so they're internally crying. Rebellion to David. 7 of Wands. David and Goliath. They want to marry you and they feel like that they can't talk, they can't reach out to you. The family would disapprove. People got in the way. All right, back in the day, you guys, both you guys shared everything about your relationship with everyone, and it became a lot, right? So this internal reflection here is there were too many people in the peanut gallery, especially the single friends, that were contributing their 2 bits, right? And when you're trying to make a relationship work, you don't need the single friends telling you how to do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, so let's see what we got on this one. And self-love, what's that been up to? 7 of Swords and the Sun card. Sag is internally finding their happiness and accepting. You know what? They're accepting responsibility for what they did as they grow up and reflect back. They were in a dark place when you guys met, and very much right person at one time because they were still grieving and getting over some stuff in their past. All right, even God is saying, you guys weren't supposed to do this, but you did. We don't know how it happened, but it's going to happen again. Okay, you or your Sagittarius could be born on the 7th or the 19th, the 14th or the 10th, maybe the 3rd or the 17th or the 27th. Okay, somebody here could be a life path number 2, 3, or maybe even the 1st. All right. The only reason you haven't Sagittarius' grief will overcome them, and the fact that they're like, for some reason, Archer, I can't let this cross-watcher go. Like everybody else in the past, it's like I healed, I got over it, I knew I'd never hear from you again, but I haven't stopped missing the cross-watcher since we last talked. And I'm like, okay, Leo Taurus energy, could definitely be dealing with a Leo, or you could be a Leo or a Cancer, Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, pretty strong Pisces and Cancer on this reading. There's also some Leo and Aquarius hanging out too, alright? But let me see how this is going to happen, because this is interesting on that Three of Cups. Sag now knows you guys, some of you guys already were married and got divorced, but Sag, even for those of you that never did, Sag knows you should be. The Devil to the Chariot. What I'm seeing with this here is Sagittarius is still trying to keep the peace with everybody in their life that's around them, family, parents, friends, whatever. You know, it's that thing of like, oh gosh, what will my friends say if I run back to him, right? Like Olivia Rodrigo, bad idea, right? You know? Eventually, what I'm seeing, Sag is going to beat the devil that's been stalking them for like their past cycle and start coming your way and coming forward, okay? So literally, the song Olivia Rodrigo, bad idea, right? Bad idea, right? It's fine. So I do see them eventually taking their own confidence and their own power and being like, it's not about what my friends want, what my parents want. It's about what Sagittarius wants. For the first time in their life, they're going after what they want instead of trying to be a people pleaser. And that's what's bringing them right your way with the Chariot card. Okay? Capricorn, Cancer, and Leo energy is here. Taurus. That's a lot of major arcana. So, you know what? Sagittarius is going through some major changes in their life. It could be a Saturn return or something too. Because they weren't ready for commitment before. They wanted to be single, enjoy their life, right? That's why it was a situationship. Now, Three of Cups, they want to marry you. And they know when they send that next text or make that phone call that basically it's the marriage proposal. Because neither of you guys are going to go back to the in and out friends with benefits or situationship thing. You're both going to be ready for it. Even Sad knows when I push that send button, I'm telling the cross watcher I'm ready for long term and everything and I want to be with them. And guess what? You'll get that text. Some of you already have. Because Sagittarius is ready. They're going through this transformation. Alright, hang tight. It's their dominant rock. Jupiter gets ready to enter into Cancer. That's like the culmination point of their big transformation and relieving a lot of pressure. So Sag can talk to you guys and you guys can work it out. There's just a lot of stuff that got in the way before. Alright? But I hope that helps. Okay. On to Capricorn. Oh, we gotta book it. Alright. Here we go, guys. And we will be at Ariat at 6 o'clock in literally about 10, 12 minutes. I gotta knock out 3 signs in 12 minutes. There's no way Archer is humanly capable of doing that.
Yes, you will. We got this.
Here we go.
This.
If you are dealing with a Capricorn, cross watchers of Capricorn, let's see what we got. All right, give me 2 shuffles for the cross watchers of Capricorn. I'm not gonna shaft the last 3 signs. I gotta be fair. All right, here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the cross watchers of Capricorn. Here we go. I'm right by a dog park. It's fun. People's having a fun time. Okay, the Sun card. Right now, Capricorn's been acting like they're fine, happy, life's going great. They're posting motivational texts and messages that you're seeing on their Facebook. Okay, you're totally snooping and cross-watching. That's okay, because I do remember when I did the Capricorn weekly, it did show that they had people cross-watching, stalking them, so I already knew this part, okay? But doesn't Capricorn look all happy and 10 of Pentacles? Maybe they just moved or got a new home, and you don't think they need you because they're just living their best life, looking like Zach Morris here playing Frisbee. It's the Zach Morris card came out. 7 of Pentacles. Here's what's underneath the surface. Capricorn feels like life has failed them, okay? They're not in the home they want to be in. They're not in the situation or the life they want to be in. They feel like their life has wound up stalling and not going anywhere. The Empress. Some of you guys might have kids together, okay? Maybe Capricorn even uses the children as like a leverage or something. Some of you guys, some about child support or something is in here too. And it really makes me feel like on this one that the way Capricorn was always like, I feel a little bit of demanding energies off Capricorn. Maybe they gave you an ultimatum or told you it's now or never, or you gotta do this right now, and you're like, I just need a night to think. It's like you have that big fight, right? And you guys are up until like 5 a.m. because Capricorn won't stop texting, and you're like, I really gotta go to work. This is a lot. I'm getting intense on this one. Can we please stop and talk later? And they're like, no, we gotta talk about it now, 10 of Wands, right? They realized the pressure they were putting on on you was a big part of this Four of Pentacles to the Fool, why you had to kind of shut down and close down, right? But you don't even understand why they walked away. Eight of Cups and the Nine of Wands, because you were letting them get away with all this one and everything they were doing to like talk down on you, you know? Let's see what's up with this. You could definitely be a Virgo or a Gemini. Taurus is here, Sagittarius and Libra. Ten of Pentacles is back with the Sun card. So what I'm seeing here with this, the Devil and the Nine of Wands, is that Capricorn is feeling like the love energy has been evading them. So they've stayed to themselves with the Devil card. And on this Nine of Wands, they're on a whole other level right now. They've distanced themselves, right? It's so they can spy on you a little bit more. Four of Pentacles into the Eight of Cups, okay? So what I'm seeing here is that meeting you awoke them into like a dark night of the soul or triggered this, okay? And even though they're acting like I've all disconnected, I'm done, I'm moving on, I'm finding somebody else, they could get or try to get into as many relationships as they wanted. For some reason, it never works out. Either they get catfished, the date never shows up, there's just something about the date they don't like. I mean, they have to find their way to realize that you're their Ten of Pentacles, okay? But they were doing a lot to try to change you, right? Maybe they made you dress a certain way, look a certain way, act a certain way, you know? And some of you even suspected like, oh, wow, you're trying to make me look like the ex or something, you know? For some of you guys, this fight started because Capricorn slipped and called you their ex's name. That might only resonate for a few. Queen of Cups, into the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. They've already got their phone out, okay? There's Capricorn is stuck in a little bit of analysis paralysis. They can't figure out why they can't get you off their mind. They can't figure out why things didn't work out between the two of you guys, and they're doing a lot of Eight of Swords processing that kind of has them in a bit of analysis paralysis, okay? But they can overcome this Two of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, because right now, Cross Watcher, they're totally doing that. I don't need the Cross Watcher. I'll find somebody else. I'm the prize. I don't chase. I attract. I can. The Capricorn in me would ask any one of these people out right now, but I don't have any Capricorn in my chart, so that's why I'm sitting still. But Queen of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles, right? Capricorn was a little flirty, right? They would talk to anybody and everybody. Had like 2,500 friends on their Facebook. A bunch of people they did liking posts. But yet they can leave you unread forever or not answer your Snapchat forever, right? That's the thing that had to change, okay? And you know what happened as a result of this? Capricorn did have to get some karma, okay? Because I'm hearing a crosswatch that's like, yeah, Capricorn moved on. I literally saw them posting pictures with somebody else. It was a work function or like a business deal. They just happened to have that picture, and the other person was like, yeah, I'm not going to be posted, whatever. My wife won't mind. My husband won't mind. And they're like, that's right. A little bit of Capricorn energy, okay? Lovers to the Strength card and the Star card, they expect you to reach out. That's what Capricorn's trying to do, Crosswatcher. Now, the thing is you're not. And they think you're doing great and fine with the Star card. The whole thing about how are you doing so good when Capricorn's not doing so good, Strength card, is what's going to bring them right back your way, okay? The Queen of Cups. See how they used to be a little bit like, this is Jessica Tandy from Arrested Development, right? That's my Arrested Development.
Oh my god,
Totally.
that is so accurate. That's accurate.
This is my Arrested Development card. She totally looks like Jessica Tandy in there. You know, right? Joe, the magician. And that's cool. Some of you guys, either you or Capricorns, is actually a magician. That's kind of cool. Not a tarot magician. I mean like a nothing up my sleeve. Okay? Or something about a magic show resonates. This thing here is they know that God's not going to let them move on until they make good with you. That's the thing that's holding them back. Okay? Now what I'm seeing on this is over the course, some of you guys have heard from them, okay, and you're not sure what to do to respond to it. If you haven't yet, as we get into Cancer season, I think that fourth house energy, Capricorn's opposing sign, is going to start getting Capricorn feeling some type of really awkward way. Like Capricorn and Cancer energy is the opposing signs thing, and that's what's going to put them out of their comfort zone, where something is going to happen in their life that only you could handle, and they're going to need you, okay? And you'll hear from them. All right, so I hope that helps, and I love you. Keep me posted. Literally, you could be any sign at this point. Leo's here, Libra. Yeah, we got everybody, okay? So I hope that helps. All right, next up, Aquarius. You're gonna do it.
Got it.
We're close.
Got this.
So close. Everybody on TikTok, basically in about 5 minutes, just search Kate Petty, because then her little thingy will be red. My thing won't be red anymore. Okay, all right, on to Aquarius. Let's go. I don't know what they're called. The circles around our pictures. I don't know. All right. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, what do we have for the cross watchers of Aquarius? Five of Pentacles. Aquarius is grieving the loss in their family. I think they've either lost a parent or a sibling. Some of you guys even have noticed it, or you saw their post online where it's like, you know, maybe even a GoFundMe account or something. We're like trying to raise funds for a passed on loved one or the family. It's Buddha Squirrel. That's Buddha Squirrel. Everybody likes Buddha Squirrel.
It's live, y'all.
Never drops that nut. All right. What's up? Give me 2 shuffles for the cross watchers of Aquarius. We have to do this stuff outside more often. This is so much more fun than staring at my camera in my house.
It's fun. It's been
2
fun.
shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the cross watchers of Aquarius. I feel for you. Everybody dealing with Aquarius, even the Aquariuses that are in here watching are like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. All right, that 5 of Pentacles won't go away, okay? The loss in this person's family has been the biggest thing that has slowed them down, all right? They're trying to find some happiness right now. Maybe they've moved or relocated. The Death card is back as well on the 3 of Pentacles. It's like I didn't even shuffle the deck, okay? So the loss that they're going through is the biggest thing on this, okay? For some of you guys, when you met, they might have lied or fibbed a little bit, and at first they were like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm already married, right? I already got a husband or a wife. And it was that protection vibe, right? But then it took back off. That's just a little something that might connect you that you know this is the Aquarius that we're talking about, okay? That Knight of Wands to the Queen of Pentacles, though, this is what it is. Their family change, okay? Building Solomon's Temple. Some of you guys, they did move or a change of a location or family status on their side, that they've got to get this taken care of first, okay? And it's because maybe it's like Aquarius has an apartment lease that's due, or they've got their house sold and got to move, okay? I think Aquarius might be doing a little bit of multitasking, like, whoa, beyond belief. However, they're really good at it. You give them a little bit of time, even from the energies of what I'm pulling on now, this could happen within the next 4 weeks, okay? So, I mean, we'll still be in Cancer season at that point, if not sooner, because this Knight of Wands, Joshua, the leader of faith, Leo energy, this is telling me that if their free will slows them down, because we all have free will, that's every tarot reader's favorite thing. Anyways, ponderable, which came first, our free will or God knowing what we're going to free will choose, so that in reality, there are no choices. The entire plan is mapped out because God knows every single choice we're going to make from the day we're born till the day we die. Something to think about. But anyways, this green flag shows that if Aquarius does use any free will and circumnavigate, you're not going to wait longer. It's going to happen sooner. Okay, you got a green flag that if their free will does step in, you'll hear from them sooner than my predictions, and that's possible. Free will can totally take our tarot reading and make it seem like it was off, and it happens. Some of y'all will finish watching this video, whether you're watching it live or not. You'll end that, and later that evening, or when you wake up the next morning, the text message is there from Aquarius. Okay, or a DM. Some of you guys do still live at a distance, but it's a balanced connection. King to the Queen of Pentacles. You guys are destined to be married. Straight up. Page of Cups. Told ya. Is it the age difference, or is it the children that were a factor for some of you guys? Was Samuel a boy prophet? But you know how you know Aquarius has been thinking about you? You're like, I just feel it. I know something's up. It's because you guys still have that bond, that connection. It's the Chariot. Some of you guys could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Leo. Yeah, total Leo Aquarius vibes on there. Dig it. Some of you guys could be dealing with your twin. Could be a twin flame vibe. A lot of repeating 4s are coming out. Your them could be born on the 4th, the 7th, the 14th, or 12th, 31st, or the 13th. And you've been watching a lot of repeating 3s. I've got 3 of Pentacles, the 13 for the Death card, the 13 on the Queen of Pentacles. That's a lot of 3s, more 3s than 1s. So the repeating 3s seem to be stalking you, okay? And you will be noticing, here's the weird thing you're noticing, I'm being told. You will notice somebody pull out of a parking space with their coffee on the roof of their car still. And you might even try to stop and be like, hey, your stuff's on the roof, but then like it falls off. That's just a sign. It's not going to happen to you, okay? Or it totally happened to your Aquarius because they got a lot on their mind, okay? What I'm seeing with this one, though, is you guys are a divine couple, King to the Queen of Pentacles. It's a balanced, reciprocal relationship.
Church bells are ringing.
She's right. This is right. Church bells are chiming, which means we got to finish. And I'm not skipping Pisces, but anyhow.
No Pisces, you're
King
not
of the
going
Queen
to be
of
neglected.
Pentacles. This is really just as simple with the 5 of Swords that once they come out of this stage of grieving, they'll elevate into a King of Swords, that they will come back your way, okay? It's kind of like the vibes that they're like, I just had had to handle this so that the cross watcher didn't see me at my most saddest, vulnerable, crying point. Aquarius don't want to let people see me crying, right? It's Aquarius vibes, right? The Aquarius is here, get that. All right. Once they've made it through this grieving, they'll reach out and they'll be like, it'll be one of those like, sorry it took so long or something like that. They're just processing. Their heart still is with you, okay? This will work out with this Tower card. It's just that you're a little further on the timeline. Aquarius and you are on different levels. It's like you move fast, Aquarius is right here. But you guys will catch up, okay? It's like you're gonna retrograde and Aquarius is gonna meet you in the middle, if that makes sense, okay? The water signs are here. We've got Capricorn is strong, Aquarius, Cancer. Yeah, the water signs are heavy. Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, could be another Aquarius, he could be. Libra, and even Aries, okay? So, if that helps, keep us posted. I think some of you guys have already heard from your Aquarius, or like I was saying, you will afterwards. So come back and leave a comment and be like, Archie, you're right, Aquarius texted me. As soon as you get the text from Aquarius, you guys are in a commitment. It's on right from there, okay? And now the grand finale before we head to Ariat, all right?
Pisces!
On to Pisces. If you are dealing with a Pisces, all right? The cross watchers of Pisces. We will try to get the timestamps up as quick as possible.
It might be a little while. My phone just died, so if you don't see me in the live or chat anymore.
Hang tight with us, and I've got power packs for the phones. All right, the Six of Swords comes out. Two of Wands. You know how pessimistic Pisces used to be? How internal and everything? The Six of Swords, I'm being told Pisces had to lose you in order to begin an awakening. God is literally telling me that if you and Pisces hadn't have interacted, straight up, Pisces may not be here, okay? I know that you've got a lot of burdens, but you did save Pisces' life, okay? So let's go. Give me two shuffles for Pisces. Cross watchers of Pisces. What do we got? 1.5 and 2. Let's love this deck for the cross watchers of Pisces. Here we go. Right back to the Two of Wands. Pisces is having a really hard time making this decision, aren't they? One minute they want to talk to you, one minute they don't, so they just go quiet. Then they want to talk to you again, but they know they can't talk to you. They wish they could talk to you. Why can't they talk to you? The Wheel of Fortune. See, they're in the roundabout that I've been talking about on the channel. Pisces is stuck in a roundabout and they don't know which road to get out of right now, okay? Maybe they're still overcoming that problem. Six of Swords is literally, it's like I didn't even shuffle the deck. This is why I love tarot. Six of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the Fool card. You have a Pisces that's going under a complete reboot or a rebirth, okay? Maybe they've cleaned up their act, stopped using drugs, stopped smoking, stopped drinking, spending too much or something, okay? Whatever it is, they're cutting this out in order to Ace of Pentacles and the Fool card. It's this here, the energy I'm pulling off of Pisces. It's not so much that it's about a new start with you, but it's about a new Pisces. They are undergoing a complete transformation, reboot, change of everything. They're not going to talk the same way they used to, not use the same anger, the same verbiage. Everything about them is going to be exactly what you always saw inside Crosswatcher that you knew they were capable of, but they doubted themselves because whatever this vice was that they were dealing with, they've been feeling like they're Jonah trapped inside the fish, okay? With the Seven of Cups. They tried many a times. You know, many other people before you have tried this and dealt with Pisces, clear back to their family for some of you guys. Their parents are even like, don't know. Some of you guys talked to Pisces parents, right? When this all went down, and the parents were like, I don't know what to tell you, Crosswatcher. They're on you now. And you're like, wow, cool, great, right? Some of you guys, though, some of you guys are actually working with this person, whether it's the parent or a friend or a coworker. Some of you guys are quietly working behind the scenes to help save Pisces. There's somebody, Crosswatcher, you really love Pisces, don't you? The Fool card, the Ace of Pentacles. Could be an age difference. I mean, I get it, Crosswatcher. It's Pisces. I mean, they are a very loving sign. Okay, they are the most nurturing sign of the Zodiac. Nobody loves like a Pisces. Literally, like how you guys met was Pisces was like, hi, what can I do for you? Right? But then the mask fell off and it got rough. Then you saw the other, you saw the second fish. Because Pisces is basically the water signs Gemini. Two sword, two fish, twins, two fish. And they're both immutable signs, right? So it's kind of like you're dealing with a water sign. There might be something in the Pisces reading for you too, or don't rewind, Gemini reading. Maybe Gemini and Pisces go together, or your Pisces has some strong Gemini in their chart. Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles here. Like, man, they still have everything that you did on their mind, the Ten of Swords, but they are still letting some more karma play out in that they're still paying off some karmic debts, okay? That God is saying the only reason you haven't heard from Pisces yet right now is Pisces is just not ready yet. If Pisces comes back now, the cycle will repeat itself. Okay? But God is actually thanking and commending you for the word I don't like using, patience, because if Pisces came back now, it would happen again, but the wait is totally worth the reward, okay? Deep down inside, Pisces does love you. They just have a different way of showing it. You know how, like, one week they were angry Pisces, the next week they're happy Pisces, the next week they're Ace of Wands Pisces, and the next week they're back to angry Pisces, right? This is a bit of like leveling that playing field out so that internally the two fish energy balances, all right? Because you know the good Pisces is the real Pisces, right? Not when the Pisces is mean and yelling at you and taking stuff out on you, right? That's Pisces going through a lot of their own internal demons. Remember how they said everything was your fault and they blamed everything except the one thing that was the actual problem, right? God has slowly taken everything else everything else out of their life that they accuse. Like, oh, it's because of work, or it's because of this person, it's because of that. You're like, no, it's actually because of this. Well, all this stuff in Pisces' life has all been eliminated where they have to address the elephant in the room, Gemini energy and the King of Swords. So I do see them pressing through on this one and reaching back out to you. Okay, Fool card, Ace of Pentacles. They think they ran out of options. Maybe you or Pisces have a dog. That dog just barked as he was running towards me, but there was a fence that stopped him. But anyways.
I didn't realize it took me this long to realize
It's a dog bark.
I didn't
It's
realize that until
I brought my squirrel. So what I'm seeing on this is that with everything, all of the problems, like, okay, Pisces, all this stuff has been in Pisces' head the whole time you guys were together, which has now been erased and eliminated so they can come back your way, all right? So if you haven't heard from Pisces yet, God is just letting you know, let them get that last vice out, and they'll be coming your way with the Chariot, Cancer
that's
energy.
amazing.
By Cancer season, you and Pisces will be just fine,
That
okay?
card is powerful.
And it pops with the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Told ya. All right. Crosswatcher, Pisces still totally wants you. Okay, tartar sauce. Ah. All right. So I hope that helps, and I love you guys. All right. I hope this helped and resonated. We will get some timestamps up.
It might be a little while.
Indeed, you do. But anyways, it is now currently Central Time at 6:08. Caitlin is about 2 songs into her set list. So if you are down here in Nashville for CMA Fest, come and hang out with me and Melissa. We are going to go to Ariat at 5th and Broadway right now, and we're going to support and cheer on Caitlin Petty. All right?
She's amazing. Go check her out if you haven't. She's really amazing.
Very cool. All the original songs that I post with my posts daily are all her original songs. She wrote them, she did them, that's all her. Check her out on all the platforms, or if you're in Tennessee, just come hang out and cheer her on, all right? So we'll see you there. Otherwise, I hope this helped, and I love you guys, and I'll see y'all Monday for the All Signs, 7 p.m. Eastern. So like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you want to book a personal reading, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. All right? Check out the pinned comment. It has the Archer Astrology link tree that'll take you to the playlist, platforms, and everything else. But till then, otherwise, thank you for the messages from the crosswatchers, God. Thank you all for hanging out with me and putting up with your persons. And on that note, I love this. Later. I'll see y'all at Area. Come on, meet us there.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Say goodnight, Melissa.
Good night.